take it away, Mr. T, aka Mr. Titty, aka Evil Uno's gay boyfriend.
Yo, fuck you. What's going on, everybody? We just got done watching Dynamite, and God, I feel like I have AIDS from watching this program. Fuck.
Same. It doesn't help because AEW is 2 days after Raw, and we watch a relatively decent show, and then we get to this, and it's just the worst thing ever.
Even if Raw is like bad, this show is just they've dug themselves into such a deep hole that like I don't know if the company can dig itself creatively fully out of.
I don't know how.
They have the money,
I don't know how,
but they don't have the fucking creativity. The show is just fucking bad. We got basically the same segment twice in the show, which was Blackpool Combat Club just fucking leveling half the fucking roster.
And then the Young Bucks had 5 segments back to back with 30 minutes within the show.
There was a lot of cutbacks to shit that happened at Wrestle Dream, which is like, okay.
Botch's match was a botch fest. That was like so many botches in a match. I was like...
We had a Chris Jericho promo. That's never good.
And a match. And it was like, oh, let's shoot him with his flabby titties. Like, we have to get like a direct shot at them.
It looked bad, dude. He looked like an 8. He had the must. I'm one to talk about physiques, but holy shit, he looked like an 80.
Me neither. I'm like, I don't talk about physiques either, but fuck. Like, it's...
Look, I think we all three can agree we're not in shape at all. Like, look,
no.
I'm 6'5", but I'm fat. I can admit it. Chris Jericho looks like Brian Griffin when he's becoming a runner. He loses all of his weight. That's what Chris Jericho looks like.
He looks like an 80-year-old dude who used to be in shape. This guy's in his 50s.
Look at Edge. Look at Edge. Yeah. He's not that far off from Jericho in age.
I think they're the same age, honestly, or like
about the same age. Relatively the same age.
Yeah,
and Edge looks good still. Same with Christian. Christian looks largely still decent.
He's a little pasty.
That's probably why he has to wear the shirt. That's why he has to wear the shirt. But Billy Gunn, I mean, even though he's on the roids, but
Billy Gunn's older.
Yeah, he's 60. Billy Gunn's in his 60s, and he's bigger than half the roster they got.
I don't care if his balls are short.
Shelton.
He looks way.
What about Shelton?
He's a little bit younger.
We said that a couple times. I'm like, he looks better than a lot of the roster right now.
Yeah. He looks better than Adam Cole.
Oh, Adam Cole looks like he has cancer.
Adam Cole I've never liked the guy.
Yeah, he looks like he has some immune deficiency thing going on. Like, not even to make jokes. He looks like he's lost a lot of muscle mass.
He looks anemic. That's what it is. Like, he looks anemic.
I have watched Adam Cole since Ring of Honor. I've watched him since NXT. And compare him now, he looks like he has cancer. He looks like he's like allergic to lift weights. It looks like he lifts weights with Cheerios. He looks terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think we just fire right through this fucking show. It's bad. It's bad, folks.
Yeah, it's a bad one, guys.
What was it in the first segment of the show? I forget.
Adam Cole and MJF.
Adam Cole. Yeah.
Oh no! No, he screwed up. You know what it is? It's the Blackpool Combat Club when they get in the freaking Dodge Ram.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, before you start the show, did Dean even come out with the fucking title at all tonight?
No. I think that's what's.
He forgot it in the truck.
Briefcase.
Are they like trying to like do a reveal for the new title? This is stupid.
I don't know. This
okay.
It's all bad.
Yeah.
It's just fucking...
Yeah, the show starts
Have your world champion on the show, sorry. Have your world champion on the show, but not actually have the title.
Yeah. Great. This is a great, like, one-on-one booking. Like, this is just fantastic. But the show starts off with them, like, leaving the arena from Wrestle Dream in Tacoma. Like, they're leaving the Tacoma Dome with a Dodge Ram. They let Little Pac with the belt... He throws a duffel bag in the cab. Just fucking hell. This is like Vince Russo shit, man. This is terrible. I have something I want to point out.
it is really weird to see them all come out in like tank tops and jogging pants
yeah.
and stuff, and then Pac is in his wrestling gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in his gear.
He's
like, I stand out, guys. Remember, I stand out. I don't wear my gear.
Oh,
and I like how Wheeler Yuta was wearing friggin' Moxley's Peter Griffin pants. Like they switch they switch clothes together.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they switched clothes for some fucking reason.
But that starts
Team cuts a boring promo. Very
Yeah.
boring promo. Says nothing. Literally says nothing. It's just
This place makes me sick.
Boring rambling.
You could say
He just rambles.
honestly,
That's all Dean does now. He just fucking rambles.
You could say that about the next segment too. I mean,
yeah,
I said it.
Yeah.
I think MJF's
Yeah.
promos are taking a step back. I think he's immensely
MJF's
talented.
a caricature.
I think he's probably the most.
He's a
talented
caricature
person.
now.
Yeah, it's just not working.
He's a parody of himself.
Yeah.
Even better, he's a parody of himself.
Here's the thing with MJF before we get to the Adam Cole thing. MJF's promos to me are becoming very Shakespearean. I guess you could say they feel like a play. Like, like you're watching like a play at a high school, and a guy's trying to cut a promo. He kind of reminds me of like a little bit of Cody. Like, sometimes Cody does that. Sometimes he does that poetry bullshit. Yeah, it's like what we want to talk about. He does that stuff, and he's like
he's
very like
he's basically a formula
words
for each promo, and it's
not
a very engaging like I think MJF. I don't know how much leeway he has on his promos. I would assume he has pretty good leeway. I would assume.
I assume he has free range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume he has free range.
Honestly, he just needs to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's not even a big.
Or the company. I wonder if it's the company. They're telling him just be a parody of yourself. Just be this over the top.
I think it's just him. I think it's him. I think he's got full range. I think he thinks what he's doing is good. I'm not saying JF can't cut promos. The stuff he was doing a couple years ago with Punk, it was ridiculously good. But
I'll admit, his initial promo on Daniel Garcia when he first turned on him was decent. It was decent.
Yeah. He fucking carried this company more than anyone.
Yeah.
Yes, Punk brought in the viewers, like he really did, but Punk didn't carry the company because Punk was gone.
Yep.
He was gone within a year. MJF's been here since fucking day one. He's carried this company. He is the guy
He's their AJ Styles. He's their AJ Styles.
Exactly. And like AJ, I don't think he's being utilized as well as he should be.
No.
TNA
and like AJ, I could see him in a couple years. I could see him going to WWE. Let's say, like in 2 years or 3 years.
WWE, or he could go back to the Indies for a bit and go like a place like TNA and hop around to TNA. If I was Billy Corgan with the NWA, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that company, but I feel like he would fit in perfectly with what they were trying to do.
I'm hearing a lot of bad things about them. They're basically on the way out.
Well, they lost their TV deal last year it was around this time last year when they had their pay-per-view, and when they had the pay-per-view, they had Father James Mitchell doing cocaine with other people in the crowd, and they shot it on their pay-per-view. So
you know what? They're on their honestly, AEW is like a couple months away from that happening. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds more entertaining than a Dynamite episode. Fuck. I'll watch a fucking wrestler. I'll watch a wrestler do coke with the audience.
Maybe Moxley pulls a fucking mechanic. What's that movie with Christian Bale? And he looks like all frail and bone.
The Machinist.
Yes. Let him do that. Yeah, let him do that. Maybe he has some heroin. He can find it. I'm from the east side of Ohio. I know where he can get it from. Get it from the bums underneath the bridge, the overpass here in Cincinnati. They got it.
I thought he was one of them.
He looks like it. Yeah, he thinks he's a badass. He got tapped out by the local Kroger bagger at fucking the event.
Those first couple segments of the show, we get Blackpool Combat Club hanging out in fucking Dodge Ram. We get a shit MJF promo.
And
not
Adam
even
Cole.
shit. We get a shit Adam Cole promo, and we get like a meh MJF promo. Which compared to
Cole say he disbanded the Undisputed. Yeah, like he disbanded the Undisputed Kingdom, and like he's like, I know the real Maxwell Jacob Friedman. You guys don't know anything about him, which was so stupid because you just got kicked in the balls, and like what was Double or Nothing, May or June of this year, right?
Yeah,
Gets kicked in the nuts. So. goes away. MJF comes back, gets his heat back, gets his revenge for getting taken out in December. Comes back, then he turns heel on Danny Garcia, and all of a sudden, Adam Cole gets kicked in the nuts, and now he's a babyface.
Yeah, wouldn't they be technically teaming? Wouldn't they be teaming up? Wouldn't he still be a bad guy? Technically, shouldn't he still be a bad guy?
Yeah, but you know what? They'll probably turn him in a month anyways. At the rate they do.
Yeah, they did that with Swerve. They did that with fucking Swerve.
Yeah,
AEW literally has the Big Show of heel turns. This is the amount of time they've turned people in this company.
Is the Big Show still with the company? I forget. Is Big Show
yeah. I think he's still there, but he doesn't do anything.
They moved him to the Ring of Honor brand. Apparently, he's on the board of directors now of the Ring of Honor brand. Yeah, I'm not bullshitting.
Why? Why is Big Show the board of directors of Ring of Honor?
Yeah, well, it's like you go to the Big Show.
They put him on ECW. Oh fuck.
Here's the question.
Yeah, this is him on ECW all over again.
This is what I want someone to do. I want Big Show to do one of the press scrums. I want him to show up, and I want someone to ask him, Mr. White, what is your favorite Ring of Honor match? Tony, what we got?
The one that just finished.
Oh shit.
Mark Briscoe versus
wouldn't it make more sense like Samoa Joe, one of the actual Ring of Honor veterans that are still there to be a Big Show? Okay.
Samoa Joe got
Jerry Lynn, no Big Show. Fuck, Jeff Jarrett would make more sense than the Big Show.
God.
Samoa Joe fell on 3 wooden pallets, so he's out for the next year.
Yeah, he's not been back. He's not even been back yet. Is he still filming?
Yeah,
Twisted Metal?
I think he is. Yeah.
I think
so.
If I'm him, I'm telling the producers and everyone, just keep me here as long as you guys need me, because they got shit all for me. Like literally.
Yeah, but what's he gonna do when he comes back? I guess. Oh no, he's gonna come back and be with the learning tree again. Oh,
like, is there any way we could go back? Like, can we start filming season 3? Like, can we just do this to my contract?
Yeah, can we do season 3? Can we do season 4? Can we just do like the last 2 seasons?
Write this shit real quick. Can you get me like an agent so I can be the new Rock? I can't go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I can't go back to fucking learning tree. I can't go back to the learning tree.
You know what Tony will probably do? I know we're getting ahead. I know we're going to get ahead of this real quick. You know what I think they'll probably do? Either Full Gear or the pay-per-view World's. What's the pay-per-view they do in December?
World's End.
World's End.
Yeah. How much you want to bet Samoa Joe's coming back to feud with Moxley for the title?
Oh, so he's gonna come back and ignore what Jericho did to him? Don't do a fucking wall?
Yeah.
How do you just ignore that?
How much you want to bet? That's what Tony would do.
To be fair,
you know what?
Yeah, he'll do it because I'm gonna be real. I think that's gonna happen. I'm just more complaining. Like he was going through a wall. I know it's a bitch wall, but still, it'd be like when Randy punted Batista and Batista never came back and ignored Randy Orton.
Imagine this for a minute. Like, how much you want to bet that you're going to see Moxley and Samoa Joe? They're going to trade MMA stuff. Moxley's going to see he's such a badass. He's going to try the MMA moves with Joe. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
Oh, ew. Oh, so he comes back at World's End and like beats up the black worker or whatever.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a challenger for the title, and then Moxley's gonna try to be like an MMA guy. It's like, yeah, I got kicks too, Joe. Watch this. Watch the kick, brother. I just wish Joe.
So Tony is gonna ignore character. You know what's gonna even be worse? So that whole thing with the wall was literally just done so they could write him off TV. You were just prove us right.
You know what?
It's not even
Joe. You know, I just thought about it. I love Joe, but screw you. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna go to the freaking guy that went to the jiu-jitsu fight that challenged Moxley to a freaking backyard jiu-jitsu fight and made him tap out in 5 seconds. He's the bagger at Kroger, and he made him tap out. He made the guy who was getting paid millions of dollars tap him out in 5 seconds and blacked out, woke up and said, "What happened? What happened?" That's what he did to the ref.
The backyard jiu-jitsu fight.
Literally, the backyard dude freaking tapped him out like a little bitch. He
got
blacked
tapped out by the Kroger grocer dude at Raw Underground.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Raw Underground. Raw Underground is better than the show. I'd rather watch Raw underground than this shit.
I would too. Shane McMahon and titties.
Or no, fucking TNA Open Fight Night. It's better than this shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's fight night. Everyone fights. Everyone's challenged. You fight.
And they're like, and those are like some of the most random fucking matches ever. But fuck, they're better than this shit.
At least there's some bangers on that show. At least we had like freaking Bobby Roode versus like AJ Styles or Bobby Roode versus James Storm, something like that.
Yeah.
But
all right.
Well, getting back to this.
We gotta stop talking about TNA. Fuck.
Yeah.
We gotta get into this. So
we gotta stop talking about a better show.
Yeah, what was the match after? What was the segment after that? The first match of the night.
Did we talk about the first match of the night, which was Jericho's Boys versus FTR?
Oh yeah, Big Cass and Black Guy versus I don't even know who they fought.
FTR.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
FTR.
FTR, yeah.
Actually,
80s FTR with the 80s fucking gimmick, which I'll be honest, I'm a little mixed on. That like, it's throwing me off. I'm like, if you're gonna go full 80s, you gotta give them an actual 80s. Just give them.
Well, and then
I guess it's supposed to be like an honor.
The match is
homage to was it Midnight Express?
Yeah.
The match is meh. Very
the match is meh, and then another like guys dressed in 80s shit come out. Another tag team.
Yeah.
It's like I guess
they
look
finally
like,
come out after.
They look like two Dr. Disrespects fucking flexing around with FTR.
I'm like, are they supposed to be? Who were those guys? I don't even know.
Those two guys were jobbers. Literally, those guys were jobbers on Collision, and Tony and the fans loved them so much. Tony signed to full-time deals.
That was the gayest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Remember that Rock promo he did on the night after WrestleMania with the Cody, which was like really gay? This is the gayest wrestling segment of all time. These four guys flexing and hugging and stuff for like 5 minutes.
One of them was stretching their ass out.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit like this makes people embarrassed to be a wrestling fan.
And I'm like, and then we get it followed up with fucking the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass, and I'm pretty sure I said to you guys, it's bad when when there's a gayer segment on your show than a guy calling himself Daddy Ass.
Yeah. And Bowens, he's literally gay in real life. Like he's getting sugar in his tank, and he's more masculine than that segment.
I think one of them, you called him John Cena from 2003 without the talent.
Max Caster is John Cena from 2003 minus the talent.
Max Caster. The dude's such an idiot. God, he's a fucking idiot. I can see why his dad died. He was my son too. I would want to die too.
Man.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to bleep
if AEW fanboys who see this video are like, why are you just so negative? If they gave us something to be positive about.
Yeah. I mean, look, we're pretty negative.
I praised TNA back in the day, so we're not WWE shills. I call SmackDown mid for like the last couple months now.
Dude, I was at the point where I was watching Ring of Honor instead of WWE, where I dropped out of WWE. I was just watching Ring of Honor before.
I was watching
WWE 2019 was so bad. You know what I was doing? I was watching old Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era stuff. That was the only way I was watching wrestling. And maybe like the occasional Roman Reigns clip when he started being the Tribal Chief.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah, but after that segment's over with, then we had like Jack Perry with a birthday cake for Kenny Omega
with a bunch of pigs' tongues and shit.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I screwed up.
It
was
Perry.
Private Party talking to Renee Young.
Oh yes,
they were doing that segment, and the Bucks.
Is this where we had the gay face off where they look like they're about to kiss?
Yeah.
No, that's a different one, I think.
Oh, fuck. Right? There was a lot going on, dude.
Yeah, there was a lot of gay shit.
There was a lot of shit.
It's hard.
They should have filmed this during Pride Month. It really would have fit.
They should have really wrote down what the segments were, because I honestly didn't think we would lose track, because we are literally filming this right after finishing. At this moment, it's 30 minutes past the show ending.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, right after we finished, and I barely remember it. Yeah, I've never done that with.
Everything on this show blends together. Nothing stands out. And when you have that,
it doesn't help when a tag team is in 5 segments in a row. It was like 3, 4, or 5 segments in a row.
Well, they went for 5 because they had the match, and the match went 2 commercial breaks.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I would probably count that as once, but yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well,
Five,
I was always
4.
told if they go to like 1 commercial break, that's a segment. But if they go to 2, that's 2 segments. So that's what I'm saying. They were already on 3 before the match started, back to back.
Shit.
So yeah. So like they did the whole acclaim or private party thing. They said, "Good job, you're not getting a rematch." Blah blah blah. They left. They went to commercial break. They come back, and you have Okada, who is washed. You got Jack Perry, looks like a freaking Make-A-Wish kid, and you got the freaking Young Bucks, who think they're the Road Warriors, mixed with the Rock and Roll or the excuse me, the Rock.
Oh, and the Hardy Boys.
Yeah,
the
Hardy Boys.
Except for they're both Marty Jannetty.
Oh God.
Yeah, they're both Marty Jannetty, and they're both not even Matt Hardy.
Even Marty Jannetty is actually
not even Matt Hardy.
Hey, he's actually more hard than the Bucks. At least he actually killed a man, allegedly.
I mean,
allegedly.
And
yes,
I can at least say Matt Hardy had the Edge feud. You'll always have the Edge feud. He at least had something that mattered. Even though
wait, wasn't it himself who alleged he killed someone? Didn't he kind of say he did?
Yeah.
Like, he put on
Facebook. To say alleged. Hold on. Weird legal thing. If the guy says he did it, do we have to then say he allegedly did it?
Oh, alleged. Yeah.
He put it on. So this was the story. As we gotta get back to this, he put it on Facebook. His local police came to talk to him. He's like, "Oh no, that was all a lie. That was just a storyline I made up." And then he told people on Dark Side of the Ring, he's like, "Yeah," he said, "it actually happened." He said, "But I tell the police that it's a work." So I'm just like, this is so you're gonna say it's a work?
What?
People are gonna watch this clip? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they're not gonna totally not watch this clip.
Yeah,
I was totally kidding about
the cops were probably
like, it's totally work.
So
actually, no, I actually did it.
It's been so long ago, we don't fucking care.
It's over. Who cares? It's one pedo off the freaking planet. Screw
it's Marty Jannetty. Who gives a fuck?
He told him when Donald Trump gave him credit and said, "Yeah." He's like, "Marty, you get a lot of guys. You get lots of chicks. Look at you. They're beautiful. They're amazing."
They probably did back in the day for a year.
But going back to this AEW crap, we were getting a 6-man tag match. We had the freaking I can't remember the freaking group's name. It's Orange Juice Cassidy and it's
Kyle O'Reilly, right?
And Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Versus
Coalition
EVP
or some shit.
Okada. The match didn't go nowhere. It went 2 commercial breaks, and of course, the BBC came out, whatever their freaking names are.
BBC, some Blackpool,
big
Black Order.
No one's from Blackpool, but apparently still call themselves that.
Or the Dork Order, as I call them.
They're now the BBC. Fuck it. Fuck the BCC. They're the BBC, bro.
They're the
BBC, bro.
And of course, the people that make the save was no one. It was no top people. It was all freaking people under 6 foot, like barely.
Yeah. It was, oh my god!
It was literally a bunch of midgets. It was literally WWE guys beating up a bunch of midgets. That's what it became.
It was the Dark Order and fucking what was it? Action and Andretti and that fucking group. I forget the name.
Yeah, Dork Order got their ass whipped. It was basically like the NWO when they beat up.
They got fucking murdered.
That's literally what it was.
I'm just gonna say this right now. They got fucking murdered, right?
Yeah.
Then after that, we get to a commercial break. Then they're talking about it. They're talking about it afterwards, like with the Young Bucks, by the way. And later on in the show, the second last segment, they get fucking murdered again in the parking lot. Like they go to attack them.
They try to jump back. They get kicked again.
And we forgot to say about that in that segment when the DQ happened. They were choking out the one guy from Dark Order. They had Marina Shafir choke him with a belt. And then you had freaking Moxley on the mic and say, "You are all under attack."
This is
no shit, like, Captain Obvious.
This is like 6 minutes into them beating them up. By the way, like
I guess that's like all. You know what I was thinking of when he said that? You know the no shit clip. I think it's from Arnold. Arnold saying no shit.
Yeah,
That's all I was thinking of.
Yeah.
It was literally like literally like all of them except for one dude were completely laid out.
Yeah,
you are under attack, brother. Already fucking unconscious. What are you talking about?
I guess Moxley was trying to tell the viewers at home that they were like Stevie Wonder was watching, make sure he told them what happened. I guess I don't know.
I'm like did he think it was like an audio only? Was this like some audio only version that I don't know about of this episode?
I listened to the AEW Dynamite podcast on
on Spotify. You can listen to on Spotify.
Can you guys imagine real quick Can you guys imagine being blind and like you wouldn't know how to change the channel? Like you had to be stuck watching like you watch like The Big Bang Theory all of a sudden leads right into Dynamite, and like you're trying to find your remote, asking your handler. It's especially like Stevie Wonder, like bobbing his head all the time. Hey, where's the remote? I don't want to watch this. Let's go.
Dude, he'd start writing like Alice in Chains type songs if he had to fucking sit through AEW.
Yeah.
He's gonna be writing like dirt.
And after Big Bang Theory too. Oh god, ew.
Yeah,
bro, you want to hear Stevie Wonder write "Angry Chair" by Alice in Chains? Make him fucking watch AEW.
Oh, Love Hate Love. He'll be writing Love Hate Love in a minute.
Oh, he'll
Rain when I die.
He'll change very superstitious to very shitty.
Fucking ain't shit. Shit.
Oh.
Back to that segment, the Bucks and Okada, they dip out and they go to commercial break and they're walking from the back, and all of a sudden you see Daniel Garcia in Private Party somehow beat them backstage and confront them.
Yeah, I don't know how. They have like teleporting power.
And Jack Perry and freaking Daniel Garcia, who are both maybe $140 together. They look like freaking kids from Ethiopia. Besides they're white,
Starving
and one's
Marvin.
supposed to be Mexican.
Yeah,
Starving Marvin over here.
Them and put them and like Adam Cole in a group. They could be the midgets. They could be the Ethiopians.
And all of a sudden you see Jack Perry and Garcia like they're like butting heads together. At one point I thought they were gonna kiss.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is gonna be a real gay.
They literally it looked gay as fuck. I'm like, why are they looking like they're about to make out? What is happening?
And I'm looking at the comments section right now, and people are saying this is a great segment. Two alpha males
alpha males
together. Yeah.
Alpha male. Okay, are they trying to compare this to like when Batista and Triple H were butting heads the first time?
Dude, your guess is as good as mine.
I hate
AEW fans would not know alpha male with him side the head. They think alpha male is Tony Khan.
Daniel Garcia and Jack Perry. That's your alpha males?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are our guys. Look at these guys. They're masculine.
I don't think I'm a wrestling fan anymore.
No. Is these guys going to be the new Rock Austin? Is this their Rock Austin?
No, they say Hangman and Swerve that's their Rock and Austin. They say they have better matches than Rock and Austin.
I hate.
Is this going to be a YouTube or a Rumble exclusive?
Oh, I'll have to make a YouTube edit for it, but this will be up on Rumble.
There's a word I want to say, but I don't know if I should. Okay,
I'll cut it.
I feel like this is what wrestling's going to become. I'm going to. I will not watch this dog shit.
That is okay. If we're gonna edit this anyway, see where they're butting heads the shit I have ever seen. Oh my god. Oh.
Yes.
Oh shit.
We got a guy who's supposed to be Mexican. He's supposed to be Mexican. His name's Garcia. He and
I thought he was feuding with MJF because he took MJF. MJF won't revenge? No, he's with Adam Cole now. Okay.
Yeah.
God, Tony.
Since we're gonna edit this,
you're bipolar writing.
Since we're gonna edit this shit, this is the gayest fucking homo shit I've ever seen in my life. This is queer. Like literally, this is fucking queer.
This is literally queer.
This is queer, man. This is bad. If these two is alpha males, that means Freddie Mercury and freaking Elton John are the most masculine men of all time.
Rob Halford from fucking Judas Priest is more metal than both of them. If you want an alpha male.
Elton John's more manly than freaking Jack Perry. Let that sink in.
Oh.
This God, man.
So, anyways, I think at this point of the show we started talking about Chicago.
Yeah,
the Chicago, if you leave me now, was playing on one of the commercials. And we just got on a Chicago tangent.
Yeah, we just listened to Chicago, talking about our favorite songs, and all of a sudden it was the.
Then we were stuck with this shit again.
We forgot about the Sasha Banks match. That was another shit show. That was terrible.
Bad. Sasha Banks and some African chick.
Prince Nana, but a woman.
Prince Nana. And how many botches were in this fucking match? The amount of botches.
Aubrey Edwards saw the freaking. She saw Camille grab Sasha. She didn't do nothing about it. She should have been disqualified or freaking thrown out at ringside. But of course, this AEW, so rules don't matter here.
It happened like four times in the match, and it literally happened within like the first 10 seconds of the match while she's looking directly at her. And I'm like, okay,
directly at her, nothing done. Then we had the what was the other match they had? Shelton Benjamin versus Lio Rush. This match was actually pretty good.
Yeah, there was a couple matches, but it was
And Shelton Benjamin, basically he just shit canned Lio Rush the entire match. He Brock
Lesnar did with the amount of Germans. I've never okay.
Well, compared to all these freaking bunch of goofs, he doesn't like Brock Lesnar. If Brock Lesnar
might as well be Brock Lesnar.
If Brock Lesnar was left out in the sun and forgot to get tanning lotion, Shelton Benjamin would be, he'd be basically Shelton Benjamin. All right, like literally. And of course, you have Tony Schiavone making the most stupidest comments.
Talking about his high school wrestling career.
Record.
This guy was an NCAA champion.
Yeah, he trained with Brock Lesnar.
Right?
He trained with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, why not talk about him being in that OVW4 with fucking Cena?
Wasn't there a point in time where Shelton Benjamin was going to go to the Olympics? I feel like that was a thing.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Maybe. Like that there was a potential for him to go for the Olympics for US. I don't know if there was or not. But maybe.
Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, just like he wins the match, which he should have. Lio Rush is shit.
He went with the Tebow. He didn't do his what did you call his more later finisher, the Pater?
Yeah.
He went with the Tebow.
I think it's
like okay.
I think it's because he's saving his wheels for do more stuff, like more explosive stuff to save his wheels. Like the T-Bone's fine. I had no problem.
Yeah, T-Bone's it's a classic. It brings you back to like 2005.
And and if they're gonna bring back the Hurt Business, or they're gonna rename it the I'm not gonna say the word. It's something that Trey says all the time, but Evolution.
Megalution.
Yeah. Yes. If they bring all the black guys together. Full of blackjack and chicken wings. But the thing is,
Stevie Wonder version of fucking Evolution.
Oh God,
no.
But getting back to that, if they do the whole Hurt Business 2.0 or whatever you want to call it, the two guys they should get, and we already know Bobby Lashley's going to be a part of it, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be a part of it.
Yeah. He's probably returning at that Halloween show. Because
that Halloween show, they also announced today that on the 30th of October,
the day before
they're going to be doing Shelton Benjamin versus Swerve, which should just be for Full Gear.
And like, there's no way they're not going to have Bobby show up there.
Yeah,
that should be Full Gear.
Here's my Bobby for
Bobby
Full Gear.
Bobby should have made his debut at Grand Slam, New York City. Bigger state. Somewhere he's been in Connecticut for pretty much his majority of his career, so it kind of made sense.
Or if you're gonna have these two fight, save it for
the 5-year show.
I actually would like to see that match. I actually think Swerve Shelton Benjamin match could be interesting.
This is what Swerve should be doing, not fucking Hangman Page shit.
Yeah. Well, unluckily, that feud is apparently done, even though he burned down his house. I feel like that feud would continue.
Yeah, he burned down his house, and he stabbed a syringe in his mouth. I don't know how he just was done after that, but
power bombed them on a cinder block, fucking light tubes and shit. Like, yeah, I don't
know. If Hangman was smart, he would have freaking hung out with Magic Johnson and got some of his blood and injected in Swerve's veins. That's what he should have done.
That's strategy.
But, I mean, yeah, because I mean, then he's gonna be out for a while. He's got to go get his what's that crap that Magic Johnson's on, that pill?
He's on something. Anyways.
Yeah, but what we're saying with the whole Hurt Business thing, if they're going to bring a guy in that makes sense to me, it's got to be Powerhouse Hobbs. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because you got Bobby. Pretty much, I'm not going to say he's a younger version of Bobby, but you got all those guys in his corner with the minds they've got. Bobby can't talk. He ain't got a character, but Bobby can perform in the ring. Dude,
they'll fuck it up. They'll try to throw Sasha in there. I could see them doing that.
No, they actually want actual black people. They don't want light skins, I don't think.
Yeah, I said this during the stream.
They'll have an affiliation with her, though. I could see that happening.
I don't see that.
I saw this earlier. My worry about that faction is it's going to become the token black faction. Yeah. Because there's a lot of great wrestlers.
It's going to be the black faction, yeah.
Exactly. And they're going to basically be like, these are the black guys. Which is kind of what happened with the Nation.
They didn't do that with the Nation. They didn't go, they didn't throw every black person in the Nation at least, though.
You know what they probably should do down the future? They should do the Blackpool Combat Club because they're the neo-Nazis and have MVP's group. Just have a race war. Let's just have it. Let's just get it done.
Oh, no.
WWE already.
So American History X.
Yes.
Yeah, WWE did that first. Yeah, they had the bikers.
Yeah, the two brothers who were actual neo-Nazis.
Edward Norton's
they were actually.
He's going to be the referee, and then we're going to get
Ed Norton's going to be the referee.
Russell Crowe is going to be the ring announcer.
Oh, we forgot one segment. Darby Allin and Tony Hawk are selling pictures online.
Oh, yeah.
So anyways,
selling some pictures.
I think we basically covered everything except for the main event because we talked about how they got beat up in the parking lot by main event. We talked
about Sasha's boring match. He cuts a boring promo afterwards.
Actually, the main event match wasn't bad either. Jay
White versus Christian.
Yeah, Jay White, not Jay Lethal.
Christian Cage. Yeah, Christian Cage. Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, we were talking about how Christian Cage is like the only thing they kind of have right now because MJF's star powers.
They have a man who's a decent father. That's what they have.
And that's the thing too. Where do you go now with him now? Because Tony's.
Christian's son was fucking kidnapped.
If Christian was in WWE, you could have Christian feud with Ray.
Yeah.
Father, Dominic's new dad is. That could have been great.
Yeah.
Too bad he signed.
I've upgraded, Dad. You're Mexican. This is white.
Christian was kind of part of the original story. He was kind of part of the original story. The Peep Show with Eddie.
Yeah. Imagine that. Freaking Dominic comes out and says, "Yeah, I traded my Mexican dad for a white dad. He's a better."
Yes.
Yeah. And so the show basically ends with Hangman Adam Page
Christian walking away.
Taking out Jay
White. Hangman.
Christian just walks away after his son was kidnapped.
Kip Sabian interfered in the match when he was. I think he overshot what he was doing because they showed him twice in like 10 minutes. So I think he screwed up.
Yeah.
Someone definitely got screwed up there.
And then who gets dragged? Somebody got dragged away out of the.
Wayne. Yeah, Nick Wayne.
They stole his son. Random. They stole his son, bro.
Christian literally wins, and then they do this uber long shot of him walking away for some reason.
Oh, we forgot how he won,
bro.
Hangman homosexual Page came out and hit him with the buckshot. Hit Jay White with the buckshot.
Buckshot, and then Christian pinned him, and it took like fucking 20 seconds to do the pin.
Yep. Bryce Rensburg, he's terrible. The entire referee stuff is terrible.
The show went over by
AEW has terrible refs. I've never used to before AEW. I have never critiqued a referees the way they count and stuff until AEW.
Remember Dick Johnson from TNA with the freaking shorts he would wear? He's a better referee than freaking half these referees.
Is that the same Big Dick Johnson from WWE?
No, he was the referee with the he was with the shorts and TNA tray with the
yeah, I remember it now.
Dick Johnson, that's what his name was. Yeah,
obviously legend. Mike Chioda, Nate, Lil Nate,
great
Earl
name,
Hebner,
Dick Johnson, by the way.
all
fucking great name.
But
Dick Johnson.
And that's the thing too. We're done with the show. But here's my question: Christian's got the briefcase, or he's got the contract.
Yeah,
they've not said how long you can cash this in. How long?
I thought he was going to cash in on Brian, but I guess not.
He's going to save it till.
But now they've healed.
I think.
So unless basically a face has to take it away from Dean Ambrose,
or worse,
who came out with no championship. The champion came out with no championship.
Worst case
10
scenario.
Out of 10.
Yeah. Like worst case scenario, Christian Cage and the BBC join together, and Christian becomes Moxley's father because his dad was a piece of shit in real life.
Christian becomes a neo-Nazi.
He was raised by his lesbian mom, so that makes a lot of sense. Which is not a lie. His mom is really a lesbian. So,
dude, this show was fucking terrible.
It's bad, dude.
It was bad.
Worst wrestling show of the year. Worst show of the year.
It's hard to say. It was just bad. Like I can't
say worse. I'm sorry. AEW has not produced a good show this entire year. Their ratings last week, literally, their rating last week for NXT, because NXT went head to head with them on Tuesday night. They got destroyed.
It was their lowest rating.
Well, that CM Punk bump helped too.
Yeah. No, I think that was Randy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Randy Orton.
Was that Randy? Oh, that was Randy. That Randy bump.
NXT got 6,000 viewers.
But dude, either way, it was their worst rating ever.
Yeah. Think about that.
And they're coming off historically low rating. Like, if it was a one-time thing where the ratings were lower than they should be, I think people would be like, okay, to be fair, you're going up against WWE head-on. That's fine, right? It's understandable, right? Like that one Raw we had last year that did terrible fucking numbers. Well, it was on Christmas. Shit happens. There's other types of programming. I can't hold that against AEW. What I can is this creative malaise that they're fucking in that has led to these decreased ratings. And like last week was just a fucking symptom of that.
Yeah.
Like Tyler said, man, there's not, at least since I've been watching this dog shit, they have not had one good episode.
Oh.
Compared to WWE, well, I'll say it, besides that SmackDown we reviewed a couple weeks ago, they have not really had a bad show this year. Not every show's been amazing, but they've not flat out say they've not really had a bad show besides that one. Besides that really bad SmackDown.
There's been a couple that have been bad.
But the thing is this about AEW and WWE, you have people, even though show be here, a miss or a good, whatever the case is, at least they have people that know what they're doing. TNA is ran by Tony.
We know we're going. At least we know we're. Okay, this episode might have been bad. We're like, okay, there's something coming in the horizon. We know. We don't have that with AEW. What is AEW got in the horizon? We were talking about this earlier. They have not produced any actual stars. I can name TNA stars that weren't WWE guys. I can't name AEW guys. Outside of MJF, somebody might say, "Oh, Bruce." No, she's not a fucking star.
Maybe
not actual stars. Yeah, but Darby isn't even really
maybe Darby. Yeah. Like who else do they got? Everybody, everybody is a WWE guy. Pretty much is a WWE guy.
Or an indie guy.
Yeah.
They were in the Ring of
Honor. Or an indie guy,
Japan.
Or someone who's been...
or think about it. Within the last month, 2 of their champions were WWE guys. They're world champions.
Yeah. Yep.
And one of them is one who got owned by Austin. That's your champion, Tony.
Yeah. The guy who pissed off Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was trying to...
And got owned by John Cena.
Yeah. And
Austin was trying to help him, and Austin was getting frustrated with this lazy motherfucker. He's like...
Literally gave Brock Lesnar one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time.
Only guy to complain about Brock Lesnar, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted...
Besides maybe the woman who had to send the piss videos to him. All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll wrap it up here.